Hey, how's it going? I'm going to tonight, rather, um, color these cards. These are walls I'm going to make a card box, and I wanted to decorate. I'm only decorating one side, so I use StazOn ink, black ink, and then I use the kitty ones are from Penny Black, and then I did flower stencils. Also, this is from Penny Black here, two paws, way up. This is going to be the front wall, I think. Oh, no, I think it's going to be the lid. Okay, and then this one, you're perfect. And this one... So some of these, like these stamps here, are Inka Dinka Doo stamps. They usually go on corners. And then this one is actually at a diagonal. It should be like that, right? The picture, but I did it this way. So why be normal? That's gonna be my slogan, I swear it. Maybe I'll name that my channel, Why Be Normal. And this, I was experimenting with the paws, some good, some not so good, some faded, and the little Penny Black. Also, the paws are from the Penny Black stamps. So, I did those one day, just fooling around. I didn't put them on video or anything. I'm also going to test out this second set of alcohol ink markers. I'm not sure these are alcohol ink markers, although they're by Artify. And they have like a little name and a number. This is walnut. Does that say 100? Number 100. I was actually as a bullet point tip, right? The other one other set of alcohol ink markers I have are Colorona. I really like those. And it has the chisel tip here. So I was going to color these walls in. And I was going to start with, which one? I think this one. You're perfect. That's the first one I brought out. So I want to also see if the caps match the color. Walnut, that doesn't look like walnut. The color of this cap does not look like. Well, in the screen panel it does, but it looks more like a yellow ochre color. I hope it's not yellow ochre. What? We'll see. So this black ink is supposed to be permanent. This is definitely a dark color. It's definitely not what the cap shows the color to be. And that's what it looks like. This is fairly hard, fairly thick cardstock. So I think it's, if it's not 140 pound, it might be maybe 130 pound. And I am in search of this same pack of cards because they're nice and thick and they'll make good, nobody's gonna see the little thingies. It'll make a good card box because it's sturdy. The cardstock is very thick. So we're just gonna practice coloring. There's a possibility that I'll fast forward through some of these, or I won't and I'll just shoot the breeze with you. I can tell you about my day. It's technically, officially Sunday, a Sunday morning, May 27th, the day before Memorial Day, and Saturday, the 26th, I took Stormy to the vet. Because she was scratching like crazy. The first time I noticed, and I know I mentioned it on some of my videos. Oh, you know what? I might have to make this around here, maybe a little lighter so I can see the smiling kitty. Let's see. Also, it might dry a little lighter. I'm not sure. Let's see what I have. I have a whole mess of these things. Maybe potato brown. That does not look like potato brown. Potato brown. Let's see. No, that's only a shade lighter than this one. Let's see. You can kind of see it. Kind of looks like a bear now. Cat. Call this cat bear. Ooh, that looks like red. It looks red in the camera. Okay. I knew I forgot to do something. Set the exposure. Set the, maybe I can't. I thought I could, wait. That's weird. What are we doing? Why are you, maybe if I do that. No, that's weird. I thought I could set that. Oh, lots of shaking. Sorry about that. So it looks red in the screen panel, but it's kind of a lighter brown. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe I could take this color is rose beige. I don't know what that is. Rose beige. Won't be able to find out like what color it really is because I'm coloring in on the sides here, I guess. Maybe I can draw out the whiskers. If I could draw a straightish line. We'll do that. This whisker is extra wide. It all looks red. The whole cat looks red. Sunburned cat. It is not red. It is brown. That is so weird. I want to set my thing. I'm going to turn this off and see if I can set the exposure better, the lighting and stuff, and I'll get back to you because I need to make sure that that is showing what I'm seeing with the naked eye, the eyeglass eye. I'll be back. Okay, now you're seeing, or you should be seeing, the true colors, that they are not red, but dark brown and rose beige, which is what the whiskers are, and what was that other one? Potato brown for the face. Yeah, that looks weird. Okay, so far I've got 3 colors here that are not the colors of these caps. And not what they say they are. Like, well, maybe the potato brown might actually be the color that it is. I'll zoom in a little. Maybe. And walnut that's possibly walnut there, but it's not. This cap right here. Ooh, I've zoomed in, so I gotta remember to not hold it so close. This walnut right there, that's not walnut, that color on the cap. Rose beige, no way. Potato brown, no, that does not match that color. Is that, no. It's like, I'm amazed at how they can get away with coloring, like, telling us what color it is. So just because you tell us what color it is, this is cool gray. Alright, that looks like cool gray on the cap. But I think they're just labeling what color the cap is, not what the actual ink color is. Oh my gosh, an orange. Wow, actual orange. Who knew? I just say that because it seems like a lot of companies leave out the orange. I don't know why. Weird. Anyway, I'm not painting the orange. I'm trying to figure out. I do have like the purple here, so maybe. Ooh. See, now that's not purple there. That's weird. Let me scroll out, zoom out. See, now that's not purple. What's up with that? This is what it's supposed to be. Only earlier, when I showed you this, that looks the same color as this, and this is blue. This is supposed to be gray, but it's blue. What does the human eye see? What is this? P? What is P? Oh, you couldn't get purple. You couldn't get purple on there? Is it really purple? It looks like it's purple. You see a purple tint. Oh yeah, kind of like on the very edge, on the very top there. I don't know, I might have to go in and fix I adjusted the brightness. Okay, so for the sake of the sheet and not wasting so much time, ha 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 ha. Maybe green. What goes with brown? Everything. What do I have? I have these colors. Right, and then I have these colors of the white ones that you see. The ones back here are alcohol ink markers, but these are the ones that I'm trying out. So these and these. Am I zoomed out all the way? Yes. And then these. That's what we're testing today. Testing, testing. Okay. Perhaps. Oh, how about this blue? This looks like an awesome blue. Indian blue. Pretty blue. According to the marker color there. Indian blue, let's try this. I don't know what color it's going to be on the screen panel. So far so good. The ink from the stamping pad, from the Stays On stamping pad, is not coming off. I'm going to do the same design all the way around. Same color scheme. So I was talking, since I'm not going to fast forward, I was talking about Stormy. See now, in early May, I noticed that the hair on her back was raised, and sometimes that means a cat is sick, or sometimes, like in Stormy's case, that she could be stressed out. And why would she be stressed out? Oh, let me zoom in. Why would Stormy be stressed out? Just because I got 2 kittens in September 2nd, 2017. Oh, that's terrible tracing there. And Blue occasionally likes to play. He wants to play with Stormy. Is that what that is? Uh-oh. Now I gotta bring that up a little. So she gets a little stressed out because she doesn't want to play. She doesn't want Blue to be here at all. Although, when she came home from the vet today, she was looking for the kittens. So, see, she does miss them. I think she misses them. How bad is that? Just a minute. Not bad. Not too bad. So, how bad does it look in that? Not too bad. Okay, a contrasting color, maybe purple. Maybe this light, dark. Let's see, let's go down. You can't see it. It's, now if I bring it up, you still can't see it. Dark blue light, it says. Now, if you can get dark blue light on there, why can't you get purple on the cap? Yep. I don't know how, that is purple. It looks blue in the screen panel, but it's purple. I see purple. Let's see. Dark blue light. That's purple. I just want to know how these companies label these colors. What kind of command of the color scheme do they have in their heads? That's cool. That's an awesome match there, too. Can you see? Not really. It looks blue. Blue on blue. I'm telling you, it is not blue. I have to change the lighting again. To do it, I have to turn off the video, the recording. And I know later on when I go to editing this, I'll be like, what? What color is that? What does that look like? Why does that look blue on blue? Blue on blue. Oh, it looks a little bit... Really, I'm going off, but that's me. That's not the bleed or anything like that. Well, maybe it is. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so what I did was I went back into the settings for what this is. This is on P setting or whatever. I'll let you know what that is as soon as I figure it out myself. And when I press the little movie camera that's on the screen panel, I can go in and I can set a couple of things. And usually, or in the past, I've been able to go in and set the exposure and white balance while I'm still recording, and I've done that on other videos. So earlier on the previous video, this purple looked blue, and it looked almost exactly like that blue. So I don't know, like, what the heck? So I had to turn off the video because I can't go in and change in the P setting. So I must have had it on another setting, not the P setting, and it wouldn't let me set the exposure or the white balance. So what I did was I just turned it off, turned off the video, and then I went into the settings and changed the white balance to AWB, which I think is auto white balance. And now the cat looks like it should, a little bit. And the design, the color scheme here is blue and purple, so, or lavender if you want to, or according to this, dark blue light. Dark blue light. You still can't see that. It's still, oh, there we go. Dark blue light. That's perfect. It's like I said, why can't, where was that purple one? The purple, oh, this is purple. This P. Yep. So I didn't use it. Okay, purple. Purple. So this is not really blue. It's purple, or a light purple. Here it does look a little bit lighter in the screen panel than I see it. So moving right along, I'm talking about Stormy, and in early May, I think I started on that or something. In early May, made a mistake there. I thought maybe she was stressing out because of blue, and I thought, oh, she's just stressing out, you know, no biggie. Well, not really a no biggie, but every time blue would approach her, I would try and chase him away and say, you know, stop bothering her or something. And sometimes Stormy would growl at him, you know, and then I would really try to chase him away, make a more concerted effort, I guess. And just thinking, okay, the hair raised on the back, on your back there is because you're stressed. I mean, you know, if you had your big brother, not even big brother, your little brother was bugging you, you know, when you get a little stressed. So then I noticed that when she would come over to me and want me to pet her, just gonna color that in. Then how's that look? Not too bad. I'm not going for perfection here. I would pet her on her back, and she would gnaw at her paw. And I thought, what are you doing? You know, like, well, the vet today, when I told her about that today, the vet's like, oh, yeah, that's her way of saying, oh, yeah, that feels good, you know. And I'm thinking, not the way she's gnawing at her paw doesn't. You know, I can actually see now, like, little indentations on her paw where she keeps gnawing at her paw every time her back is irritated or something. And so I was, you know, for privacy's sake, I was allowing her to sleep in my bathroom. Usually I keep the downstairs bathroom door closed. But I thought, well, just let her, you know, sleep in there. So I thought maybe she would go in the cabinet and lie down there. And she did for a little bit, and then she stopped doing that, and then she decided to lie down. I keep a pair of jeans on the counter in the bathroom. And the jeans I wear the most often. And then my sweatpants for when I go to sleep at night are in the bathroom and stuff. They're not on the counter though, but they're hanging on the towel rack. I don't know why there's a ginormous towel rack in that bathroom. It's a half bath. You know, it's just a sink and a toilet and a mirror, and that's it. Why is there a giant towel rack in there? And there's less of a towel rack. Well, there is a towel rack in the shower, in the master bedroom, and in the other bathroom I have. But I'm just trying to figure out why there's a big old towel rack there. Like just a hand towel rack would be enough. So she would lie down on the counter. Oh, sorry, coloring that in. There we go. She would lie down on the counter for a little bit, and then she would go into the sink and lie down in the sink. And this week, I noticed something very disturbing. I noticed that she was actually, every time that, like, she would get that sensation in her back, she would gnaw, like, bend backwards, and she's a fat, chubby kitty, and she would bend backwards. Let's see. And she would, I want something colorful up there on the flower. And she literally pulled the hair off of her back. And when I first saw, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I found like 2 clumps of hair on the floor on the kitchen floor, and I thought, oh my gosh, my cat is pulling her hair out. This is terrible. I'm taking you to the vet Saturday. You know, I was thinking then it wasn't going to be as severe or anything. I'm going to take you to the vet Saturday. I'm going to keep an eye on you. I'm going to make sure you're not scratching, you know. And I didn't really know. Here I'm still thinking it's stress. By Thursday night, I'm thinking this is more than stress. You know, this is worse. This is worse than stress. This is stress and something else. So it turns out that maybe pink. Pale pink light. Amazing how that focuses in. We'll see. Oh, that looks like orange. We'll see. That pale pink light. So by Thursday night, Thursday afternoon. Oh, actually Thursday morning. Oh no. Thursday night, I noticed that she was still, I don't know, is that pink? Kinda. Not too crazy about that. It looks more salmon-y to me. Not that salmon's not a good color, but, you know, when you say pale pink light, I would expect pale pink light. Shouldn't that be pale light pink? Isn't that redundant? So, I think it was Thursday night, I noticed that she was also bleeding. So she was still pulling out her hair, I think she was just pulling at her hair or gnawing at that spot on her back. And I thought, oh my gosh, because I only noticed it when she was in the sink, and she would lean up against the sink, and I think that the faucet from the sink was irritating that area, because the blood I was finding, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't pools of blood or anything like that. It was just smears on the side of the sink that's under, below the faucet there. And I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I am freaking out. And I don't think we have the vet, like a 24-hour service type of vet hospital, I think is in McAllen, I think. And at that point, I was not even thinking that. I was just thinking, I'm going to get up early Friday morning, and I'm going to call the vet, and I'm going to find out if they have any openings Friday afternoon so I can take her in. And so what I was doing was I took, Thursday night, I took a wet paper towel, and I put some of the, I have this Dove hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, sensitive soap, and I wiped down that area on her back where it's irritated the most and stuff. She actually kind of liked that, with warm water. And so kind of wiped that and cleaned that up for her and everything. And then Friday morning I called. They didn't have any openings. And I said, well, what can I do? I said, I can bring her in Saturday morning because they have walk-ins on Saturday morning. Oh, you're not even in. Hello. They have walk-ins on Saturday morning. And that one's done. Let me zoom out. Zoom out, damn me. Zoom out. And I said, what can I do in the meantime to make sure that she's not scratching so much? And the assistant said, well, let me talk to Dr. Mitchell. So Dr. Mitchell recommended actually I wrote it down. Chlorophyramine, I think it is, or chlorphenamine or something like that. And he was telling me that Walmart sells it at the Equate brand, and it's called Chlortabs. So Friday I went to PetSmart and picked up a bunch of stuff, including flea collars, Seresto flea collars, and then also litter and food and all that jazz. It was a mighty big bill. I'm thinking, I don't go to PetSmart often, but when I do, I stock up on as much stuff as I can. And so I went, and then I went to Walmart and I got Chlortabs. Let me put that there. Next. And I don't even know how much they were. They weren't that expensive because it's the Walmart. Equate is a Walmart brand. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little. For the kitty, what color kitty should I color? This kitty has a crab right there on its paw. Is it on its paw? Or near its paw or something. I think this is from the Zodiac cats, because I have another one here. This is my Zodiac sign, the Aquarian. It's a Aquarian cat. And this must be Capricorn. Capricorn. So, also I noticed that my little stamp here didn't go all the way, but I'm just going to leave it like that, because if I try to fix it, who knows what it's going to look like. Okay. I was just going to like maybe touch it up with a pen. Do I have anything else that needs a touch up? Not really. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that one be. Okay. This kitty. Well, let's see. What color is a crab? Most crabs I've seen before, they've been thrown into the pot of boiling water are gray, aren't they? Gray with maybe a hint of blue or something in them. Warm gray. Focus. You're not focusing. Uh-oh, I think I just heard my stomach growl. Let me zoomed in and not enough. Hello. There we go. That's warm gray, and there's also focus, please. I had it before. Cool gray. It kind of, there we go. Cool gray. Oh, why is it taking so long to focus? So, warm and cool. I would think cool would be lighter. In the art world, I guess cool is not lighter. Is there another gray? There is another gray. Okay, so we have CG6 cool gray and CG4 cool gray and CG6 cool gray. Wow. They are very different in, and well, cap color anyway. So, let's try this one. That's not cool. Wait, this is the warm, right? I'm gonna see if I can add, let's see. This blue, which is pale baby blue. I'm looking at all the wrinkles on my fingers. Yikes. Pale baby blue. I don't know how much of the blue you're gonna see there. Is that showing anything? Well, yeah, kinda. It's kind of a weird type of crab, but... Okay, then... Color of a kitty, color of kitty. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use conventional cat colors. We also have blue-gray. Maybe a blue-gray kitty. Let's try blue-gray. Come on, focus. Almost. Yay! BG1. Okay. I don't know. That doesn't look like it's... That looks like a much darker. I am afraid. What is this one? Sky blue. Okay, what was this blue? A pale blue, right? Oh yeah, this will be fine. That looks gray. That does not look like blue-gray. So, Friday, I was at, well, I got the Walmart, I got the Chlor tabs, I also picked up some night light bulbs. There's some really cool light bulbs to go off track and everything. LED, they're supposed to last 13 years. And in the cat's room, I don't always have that light on in the cat's room. And they just, they go by a night light. That night light is super bright. Oh my gosh, that is the brightest night light I've ever seen. So, the light bulb is an LED light bulb. And I was coming up the stairs last night because I always leave the lights off, and I just go, I know where the stairs are and everything, and if there's a cat, it's usually Blue, and he's talking to me along the way, so I kind of know where he is. And it's just so funny. So that is not blue at all. I see no blue in this color. This is so disappointing. Is there any blue there? No, but I see a lot of yuckiness. Might add some blue. Maybe some of the pale blue that's on the crab. That would then be a crabby cat. So, see how blending is. That's terrible. It's terrible. There's no blending. Oh, that's part of the... Oh, you know, it looks like a scorpion, not a... Oh, maybe that's the Scorpio one. Get the shadows, I guess. I could do a whisker. A little whisker bling. Yeah, that'll work. Too crazy. It looks really weird. It doesn't look that detailed the way I'm looking at it. Of course, my eyes are terrible. So, I could do this. The colorless blender. Is that taking it out? Kinda. I don't know how well. What do you think that's working? Not too bad. Let me try the chisel tip on this. That doesn't look too bad. It works. Okay, so Friday night, then I just kind of made sure. Oh, so Friday night for supper, I smashed. I have a mortar and pestle, and that my friend gave me, and I smashed one of those chlor tabs. It's yellow. It's a very tiny, tiny, tiny type of, like, maybe the size of this pencil eraser, blurry or not. And it's a light yellow color. It's this color of this pen cap, even if the color it's this color of the pen cap. What color? Melon yellow. It's a melon yellow. And it's smashed very easily with the mortar and pestle that I have, and a nice fine powder. And it's odorless. It doesn't smell like anything at all, the pill. And so what I did was I stirred that into her ocean whitefish, and she only gets not even a tablespoon of food, the canned food, and that's just because she doesn't eat more than a tablespoon of the canned food. That's the way she has always been, and this cat weighs 14 pounds. She lost, last time I took her to the vet, it was about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, she weighed 14.9 pounds, according to the assistant. So I was like, oh, you lost a pound? He's like, well, not really. She weighed 14.9, but almost a pound, a tenth of a pound off. So, I gave her, put that in her food, and I prayed, please, please let her eat this. She gobbled that right up, you know, she loved it. Because the pill, even though it's odorless, it tends to have a bitter taste. And from what the research I was doing on it earlier in the day, and then, I'm going to put some of these over here. So she ate that, and one of the side effects one of the normal side effects is that it would make her sleepy. And I thought, well, that's great, because I just want her to sleep through the night and she's not scratching and stuff. And it worked wonders, because Saturday morning when I woke up, her back looked way better than it did Friday day. So I knew she wasn't licking it or touching it or anything, because the hair there was not wet, you know, because before when it looked wet, it looked awful. Like I took a picture of the problem when I was at the vet, and so this is what the back of her body looks like right now. And it doesn't usually look like that. Let me zoom out a little. So it doesn't usually look like that, but there's hair missing right here, you know, and it's like the bottom of her, I guess the layer closest to the skin is grayer, lighter gray, and then here you can tell it's a little bit red there. And today at the vet, so I think it was Thursday night, or I think Friday, I realized this is not stress. She has a flea problem, you know, and she's just reacted. I've never ever had a cat that reacted so badly to fleas, but this is what can happen. So this is something to look out for. And the assistant was telling me that I'm gonna work on this next. Zoom in a little. Excuse the shaking. A little out further. So the assistant was telling me, well, this is where, if there's an infestation, or if there's the cat's really affected by it, this is where it happens, right there on the back. Also for dogs. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. You know, it's like I learn something new every day. So, kind of colors. I have this space to color in, and this space, and this space. 3 different colors again. Okay, I'm gonna do this green. It says it's lime green. Oh, maybe not this green. Maybe this green. Why is this? I'm going to do this green. Focus. I said focus and it focused. Oh, it can hear me. Thank you. Thank you, camera. I'm going to do this, the green. So, where was I? I realized it was fleas because I told the assistant over the phone, I said, I think it's fleas, and she is literally pulling her hair out, you know, when she scratches and gnaws and stuff, and she's chewing on her paws and everything like that. So she scratches, her back gets irritated, and she starts gnawing on her paw, and then she starts, something else gets irritated, and she starts gnawing on her back. And frankly, I had no idea that she could even touch that part of the back. And it's way back there. Excuse the pun. And, okay, that's a nice green. I like that color. I like that pale green. Pale green? What are the other greens? Emerald green. Okay, I got some other colors. Maybe do a yellow. Lemon yellow. There are 3 yellows. Actually, there are 4 yellows. Melon, let's do the melon yellow. There, we have lemon yellow, pale yellow, and melon yellow. For a minute there, I thought maybe I said it. Is this the yellow? And no, bronze green. Oh. It looks like baby poop. Baby poop green. Okay, so that's when I said, I told the vet, or the vet's assistant, I think it's fleas. What can I do, you know? So the Chlortab worked wonders. I was very excited about that. And she basically left her back alone. And then tonight, so I asked the vet, how often should I give her a Chlortab? And she said once every 12 hours. I said, okay, I can do that. I said, that's actually perfect because I think I'm going to do it here. Is this like a marigold? That looks... There's a spot I missed. Oh my god. It's like a marigold. Oh. Then... So that's for that one. And then something... Is there red? Coral red. Vermilion. Isn't vermilion... This shows an orangey, more orangey than red cap color. Focus. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, camera. No, you're not going to do it. Wait, there we go. No. And then coral red. Maybe it'll focus better with white lettering. Maybe not. Wow. Yep. Coral red. Okay. So right now, blue's on a bug quest. Let's put it this way. I'm in deep South Texas, so it could be anything. And I hope it's a bug. One of those little harmless little beetle bugs. Is that? Oh yeah. These are bullet, but they're not as fine tip as I like them to be. Okay. Does that look beauteous? So, next, I was gonna do all the greens, do the greens on all the corners. And while I was at PetSmart, I also bought, I looked around for like a salve of sorts, you know, something PetSmart would sell and possibly endorse, or, you know, something like that would be safe to use. But what I ended up getting was a package of wipes, geared just for cats. And actually, that smells pretty nice. The last time I bought a pack like that, they didn't smell too nice. That's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to do them, switch them around here, get the greens done, and then do the yellow, and then the red. So I wiped her down. She wasn't really crazy about that. She has this thing about paper towels, and that's because whenever I used to put the topical flea solution at the flea medicine, the Advantage or Advantix or whatever it used, the original one, not the multi one, not the Advantage 2. I think there is now that doesn't work, by the way. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. There is a considerable deficit of black ink there. I didn't realize how much black was missing there. Okay, so I wiped her down with that and she was kind of hesitant. She didn't want me to. I said, here, smell it. You know, it doesn't smell that bad. Of course, to me, it doesn't smell that bad. But to them, cats have a very good sense of smell. So just because the human can't smell it doesn't mean the cat can't smell it. And yellow. I'm hoping you can see me color this in. I'm not looking up. Maybe I should. I'm not looking up while coloring. With the playing card trivet, part of which is uploaded. Parts 1 and 2 are uploaded. Part 3, I have to render. I'm not sure I want to render it because it's almost an hour long. And my computer, the last time I rendered a video was part 2 of the playing card trivet. And it did a number on my video card. I'm thinking, gosh, I cleaned this. I mean, I really cleaned it. Really good. So, after this card, I have to stop and grab something to eat because I can't concentrate. I'm doing a lot of so's and uhs and stuff like that when I'm talking. So, eventually I used the wipe to wipe down Stormy's fur, and I found out that if she's sitting a certain way, she's more amenable, and she'll let me touch her. So, today, she was not very friendly, but that's just because I took her to the vet. You know, she always acts like that to me after the vet. And right after the vet, I also, my boss was telling me to get the Seresto flea collar because they last up to 8 months. Anywhere from 6 to 8 months, depending on the cat, depending on the climate. I'm thinking here probably 8 months. But she swears by them. She says they last 8 months. So, and she actually, I think her cats go in and out. They're not totally indoor cats. These cats that I have are indoor cats. So, so Stormy, I put the collar on Stormy, and that made her even less friendly toward me. Like, what are you doing to me today? Oh, wait. Is that green? What is that? Oh, that's part of the yellow. So, everything is fine now. I put, she had salmon. She eats Fancy Feast now, and kind of back and forth. I think the cats now, the Blue and Coconut, are also will stick to Fancy Feast stuff, so the seafood and then the other beef, turkey, and chicken. Okay, now I need to zoom out. Sorry for the shaking. I don't know, there's not, when I shake the camera, it doesn't seem like it's that bad when I'm shaking it. Only I think it's that bad. That's not too bad. That looks awesome. Blue. I'm telling you. He's determined. Well, when Stormy didn't finish all of her food, let's do this one. Next video will be this one. So I kind of want to finish this. Stormy didn't finish all of her food, although I'm going to take a sip of water here. What I didn't want last night when I gave her the Chlortab, I put it in her food. She ate almost all the food. And then I took the bowl downstairs and I washed the food down the drain because I didn't want the kittens to get the antihistamine. They're 14 months old, but it wouldn't have hurt them or anything. It actually probably would have helped them not scratch so much and stuff. even though they have the collars on. Well, they have the collars on now, and they are not scratching nearly as much as they used to. So we had a major flea problem here, and I thought maybe I could take care of it with by more natural means. Like I bought diatomaceous earth, and I started putting it on the towels and stuff, and that was working a little bit, but it wasn't helping Stormy because the cats, when I noticed in the past when I've had cats and they've had fleas, they avoid certain areas of the apartment because they think the fleas are there, but it's really the fleas are on them. So they don't realize that though. So that's what these cats were doing too, like avoiding the towels. I thought, hello, the towels are fine. You know, like sleep on the towel, you know, because I want those fleas to get that diatomaceous earth. But so I decided to go with, when my boss told me about Seresto, I looked that up and I found out that it's a low dose. It's still chemicals. I know it's still chemicals. I feel very guilty that I'm putting this on my cats. But it's low dose and it works for 8 months. It's very expensive. When I went to PetSmart on Friday, well, I asked the vet if they had the Seresto collar. Yes, they have it, and they sell it for $85 a collar. And I thought, whew, that's a lot of money. I even said that over the phone. That's a lot of money. It's like, wow. And he goes, well, it does work for 8 months. I'm thinking, but still, Amazon has it, I think, for $52. And my boss told me about that May 12th. And it's May 27th. And I thought, man, I should have gotten them, ordered them right away after the first jury service day. When I knew I had the rest of the week off, I should have ordered those so that they would have arrived like on Thursday or something. Then I could have put it around my cats. But I didn't, because I knew there was a flea problem, but I wasn't thinking that Stormy was that badly affected. You know, just normal scratching and whatnot. So at that time, I didn't think it was too much of a problem. So I put the Seresto collars on blue first, then coconut, and then Saturday, after we got back from the vet, I put it straight away on Stormy. And apparently that's okay. Like, the vet didn't say, well, since she had her rabies shot, because she also had her rabies shot, and no, she didn't have her feline leukemia shot yet. They said they could wait on that one. And, well, Dr. Mitchell said, well, your cat's indoor, right? I said yes. So, yeah, that's pretty much okay, because as long as she's not getting out or anything. Next year, she'll get her feline leukemia shot, so I'll make sure about that. And then, so the collars are on. Stormy is not scratching. Well, she's hardly scratching at all. She might scratch her face or something, but that's mostly what they're doing right now while the collars start working, and they are working. So hasn't been quite 24 hours for Stormy, but it has been for both of the other 2 cats. I still call them the kittens. The kittens. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Maybe I'll have something new to talk about. Bye.